Okay, so this is the next part of Mr. Melon Head, and we saved it, so we need to edit it. You have to open Pixlr first and open the Pixlr editor, and then it'll say open image from computer, and we're going to open the one that we saved. Mine went right to the folder that mine is saved in, and you're going to open the Mr. Melon, or whatever you named it, PXD. So we're going to open that. And as you can see, the layers are still there, so we can look at the layers. And just to remind you, you're working on the background. So I'm going to select the background. And actually, I'm going to make this bigger again. I'm going to make it like 150. Okay, a little bit bigger. So we've got the background selected, and we're going to use these like radishes for eyebrows. And so the tool that we're going to use for this one is a new one. It's the magic wand. So I'm going to click on the wand, and I can click on it. Now only parts of it are selecting, and so that means that the tolerance isn't high enough, because what we want is for the magic wand to help select the difference between the white and the color. So this one should be pretty easy. So we're going to go up here to tolerance, right under edit, and I'm going to move it to about 100. Whoops. Well, we'll just see how it goes. 102. All right, so I'm going to click on it. Yep, and it got all of it there. Very happy with that. And so see, I didn't have to go around and lasso it all because there was a contrast between the white and the color. So now we're going to hit Control C to copy, Control V to paste, and now we have our own radish for our eyebrow. Okay, so we've got one right there. Now, of course, we need another one for the other side. So I can do Control Paste, and it's right there. Move it over. But aha, it does not look as good because it needs to be flipped around. So you're going to go up to the Layer menu up here, and you're going to go down all the way to the bottom where it says Flip Horizontal. There, we flip the layer, we move it around, and it looks much better. So now he has eyebrows. And the next thing we're going to go after is his nose. And I looked this up. This is supposed to be a tomato. It looks like a pear to me, but it's a tomato, I guess, a yellow tomato. So we can use the magic wand again, but it's going to be a lot harder because there are shadows. It's not a definite edge. So let's just see what we get at 100. Oh, I'm not on the background. Okay, let's try this again. So there, and actually that worked out a lot better than I thought, but we don't need all of this. This is going to look weird. So just like we've been practicing, we're going to go and get the lasso tool, and we're just going to draw, we're just going to cut out this. We don't need any of this part down here. So start beyond, like in the white, you're going to start beyond the dotted ants there, and hold down the Control, because if you'll recall, Control subtracts the selection. So I'm just going to lasso up the selection we don't need. So I'm going to try my best to go along the edge here. Then this doesn't really matter. And connect it back. But it got a little better. So let's try this part. I got all of it off but this. I'm going to hold the Control down. I'm going to start out in the white. Oh, I think I went low again. So it might take you a few tries. I'm going to do it one more time. In fact, I might go a little, zoom in a little. Woo! So 180, that's a little better. Okay. So now I'm going to get the lasso again, hold the Control down to subtract, and I'm going to try to go right along the edge. Okay, I think that's probably as good as I'm going to get it. If I weren't videoing it, I might take that part off too. Anyway, so now we're going to do a Control C and a Control V and see how it comes out. Yeah, that looks all right. And I'm going to move it to the to Mr. Melon Head. And then let's make his let's make his nose a little bit bigger. So we're going to go to edit and free transform because it really doesn't look like it's the right size compared to like the mouth and the eyes. There. Okay, so we got that part done and we can say yes, apply the changes. Now let's go put his ears on. This grapefruit's going to be his ears. Remember, go down to the background. And for this one, I think I'm going to try just the lasso tool. So we're going to like outline the fruit part, not the rind, but the fruit part. It kind of looks like an ear on its side. So let's try that. You want to stay away from the white. We're going to get this. And actually, Photoshop has something called magnetic lasso, but this doesn't have it. So let's just see what we got. Let's see if it looks like a ear. So we're going to do Control C to copy and Control V to paste. And it does have a lobe there. So, but the problem is it's sideways. So let's go up to Image and whoops, let's go up to Edit and Free Transform. And with Free Transform, we're going to turn it. Whoops. Okay. And we're going to put his ear on him. Looks pretty good. And yes, apply the changes. Now we need another one over here. So let's do Control C, or I mean Control V, and we have another one. So we can go up and go Edit and Free Transform and turn it just like we did the first one. And then if we take it along to the other side, it does not work. That is definitely doesn't look good. So we're going to use the layer flip again. So go up to the layer menu. Oops. Yes, apply the changes. Go up to the layer menu and go all the way down to flip layer horizontal. There. And I'm going to just move it out a little. Okay, so we can pretend that the bell just rang and we need to save this. We still have two things to put on it, but let's save this. So go up to File and go down to Save. And this time I'm going to name it Mr. Melon 2, just in case I want the first one for any reason. So I've got him going there, Mr. Melon Head 2, and it needs to be a PXD so that it'll save all the layers. Click OK and find some place to save it in. I'm going to save it right here. And then tomorrow or whenever you work on it again, it'll be right there.